I'm going to tell you about the most important item in the game. You ready? It's the sketchbook. In my opinion, it's the most important item in the game, as far as crafting is concerned. I mentioned it in the last Aloft video, but I wanted to go into detail about how to use it, and more importantly, how to get it. Now, I started a new character and a new map to show you how soon you could craft this item. A little disclaimer here though, same as in the last video, this may change upon the full release of the game, and if it does, I'll either update the pinned comment on this video, or make a whole new video. Starting from the very beginning, the first thing you want to do before you leave the cave is snag the piece of paper from the shipwreckage that's inside. Feel free to grab the stuff that's in the chest next to the paper. I didn't because it's random, and I wanted to show y'all a surefire way to get the sketchbook without any RNG. Now, after leaving the cave, head straight up the hill to the learning stone. I actually don't know what these are called. That's just what we've been calling them. So anyway, you'll learn how to craft the workbench from that stone. Next, head into the forest. If you turn right when you're facing the stone, you should run into an abandoned building. Collect some of the pieces of wood that you need on the way. 7 pieces to be exact. You need 5 for the workbench and 2 for the sketchbook. This next step is not as obvious as the last few, but if you press the B key to open up your building menu, select the workbench, go down the stairs in that abandoned building until you see the light overhead. Once you do, hold the right mouse button and hover your cursor over the light and then left click. This will destroy the light and you will obtain all the materials used in crafting it, namely the charcoal. Now that you've done this, place the workbench wherever if you haven't already, and use it to craft a sketchbook. If you've been following along, then you should have all the materials, but if you don't, it requires 2 pieces of wood, 1 piece of paper, and 1 piece of charcoal. Hold down the learn button to learn how to craft it, and then hold down the same button a second time to actually craft it. Now you're ready to learn how to craft anything you might see. You just simply place the book on your action bar, scroll to it, hold down the right mouse button to activate sketch mode, and then left click to learn how to craft what you found. If a recipe is available for you to learn this way, the item will turn yellow to signify this. But if it turns gray, you either can't learn it this way or you have already learned this recipe. Be warned, however, every time you learn how to craft something with your sketchbook, it will use a piece of paper from your inventory. At least for now, I've not found a way to craft paper, and it is found pretty scarcely throughout the floating archipelago. So be mindful of how much you learn and how much paper you have. To get you started, I will show you the locations of 3 more pieces of paper. The first one is just down the stairs under the abandoned building. The second you can find if you exit out the back and go to the ruins to the right. The third, you'll need to backtrack a bit to the opening that you came out of and go the opposite direction. The paper is on a plateau straight ahead, but you'll need to go to the right, up the ramp, and then jump over to it. And that's all the info that I can give you on the sketchbook. My favorite pieces that I've sketched are the circle doorway because hobbits, and spiral staircase because I don't know. But what about you? What are your favorite crafting recipes? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to let me know twice, head over to Twitch, where we will be playing Aloft on Sundays around about 5 o'clock Central. And if you want to let me know thrice, head over to our Discord, where I post all of the Twitch and YouTube things. But with that said, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys next time. But until that time, take it easy. comma's in the wrong place. Why is the comma in the wrong place? No. Stupid. Who typed up this script?